Welcome to this basketball broadcast brought to you by WHOU and WFKT by Bowers Funeral Home, the County Federal Credit Union, TNT, Northern Maine Community College, Scoville Building Supply, FAP Body, United Insurance, J. McLaughlin Construction, Daigle Oil Company, Priority Auto Sales, Rick Hannigan Plumbing, Cushman & Sons, KBHC, County Ag and Turf, Bolton Tire and Steelstone, Maine Equipment, Griffith Ford, Napa and Coastal Auto Parts, Pat's Pizza, Madigan Home Healthcare, Pioneer Times, Pioneer Broadband, Thompson and Hamill, Aroostook Limousines, Huber Engineered Woods, Jeans Electronics, County Physical Therapy, Katahdin Trust Company, White Smiles, Maine Baseball Academy, S.W. Collins, Nortrax, Herring Brothers. Now let's go down to the floor.
A boys game featuring two teams here. It is the GHCA boys and the Hodgdon Hawks, and it's going to be a battle of two teams right now that Rob are kind of in need of some points. The Hodgdon team coming in right now with a record of 3-6, GHCA 4-5, but two of the local teams with lots of kids that we know, and we're expecting a good game.
Yeah, big game. They both really need a win. Hodgdon right now on the outside looking in as far as playoff standings, and they certainly need some points anywhere they can get them. And GHCA just barely on the precipice of I think they're in, but I think they're in the last spot or next to the last spot in D boys. So it's a huge game for sure.
Before you start your weekend too much, just kick back on the couch. You can either take in this event tonight or we've got a couple of exciting events coming here, both tonight and tomorrow. Some cheering competitions on WHOU, the exclusive provider for those events. Tonight they're up in Caribou. It's an Aroostook County cheering event featuring teams from Presque Isle, Central Aroostook, Holton, Caribou, and Southern Aroostook. If you want to tune in for that, which we do encourage, it's on WHOU.live. If you have a subscription, you're all set. If you don't, you can get it for as cheap as $10 a month or $70 for an annual subscription for a pretty cheap price, and that'll help take you right through next month when we're at tourney time. We've already had some other events that have been covered on there earlier, including the Hall of Fame Classic, planning on possibly some hockey games. We'll have baseball games and stuff like that in the spring. So, again, for the cheap price of $10 a month or $70 for the annual subscription, you can get all of that coverage where WHOU will bring you events that you wouldn't get anywhere else. So one more time, tonight, Presque Isle, Central Aroostook, Holton, Caribou, and Southern Aroostook, and some of the events that they're going to be doing up there. They're going to have the an all-star jumping awards or competitions. They're going to have all-star tumbling, all-star stunts. They're going to give away a spirit award, best team dance, best team tumbling, team motions, team stunts. And they're going to have a champion and a runner-up. So you can click over again on WHOU.live if you'd like to see that event. The other thing is you can get a 2-for-1 because tomorrow at noontime we're going to have a crew down in Herman. That event starts at noontime. It's going to be the Big East cheering competition. All these teams gearing up for their big competitions when they're going to be at the regionals and then again at the state competitions for those that are fortunate enough to qualify. And right now is when they're kind of working through things and trying to sort out, just what they need to do to maximize the number of points that they can get. So Fred and crew are up in Caribou tonight covering that. Tomorrow we'll have a different crew down in Herman, and we do encourage you, if you're interested in that, to go ahead and switch over. Otherwise, Rob and I and Lori Susi will take you home. Fourth person on our crew tonight, Larry Williams, here with us, of course, as we are at Hodgdon, and we're just moments away from getting ready to take on, or to cover GHCA Eagles and the Hodgdon Hawks. Don't go too far. There's still 10 minutes left on the clock here in the J. McLaughlin Construction pregame show. We're going to sort out a couple things. We'll bring it back in 2 minutes. We'll preview both teams when we do so right back here on WHOU.
From kitchen excellence to building damage, owning your own restaurant comes with a lot of liabilities.
Among drivers, vehicles, and business property, there's a lot of exposure.
If our equipment fails, we know United Insurance has us covered.
For us, finding the right words for marketing campaigns is simple. finding the right insurance is not. That's why it's nice to know United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
The United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
Aroostook Limousines and Ace Rent-A-Car get you there in style. Aroostook Limousines has 8 and 12 passenger limousines and a 20 passenger party bus for evenings out, proms, weddings, birthdays, concerts, whatever the celebration. Travel anywhere in state. And Ace Rent-A-Car specializes in insurance rentals and has locations in Presque Isle, Holton, and Patton at Savage Paint and Body. Ace offers everything from compact cars to vans. Ace Rent-A-Car. We do it right and we make it easy. Reach both businesses at 768-7368.
Katahdin Valley Health Center, or KVHC, is a network of 6 community health centers dedicated to providing affordable, comprehensive, and high-quality care to people of all ages and incomes. We accept all patients and insurances, including those who are uninsured or on main care. Our committed patient care team is here for you, offering an extensive range of services to provide you with quality health care. We're creating healthy communities starting with you. Call or visit our website today.
We all know Aroostook County winter isn't much fun, but it can be with the right equipment. Holton Tire Company at 76 Myrna Street is your boss plow dealer and carries the King of Snow Aaron snowblowers. Full service department with parts in stock.
Steelstone Industries in Holton is your location for gravel, salt, sand, paving, and plowing. Groundwork materials of all kinds and equipment to move it. We now offer heavy equipment and truck repair at our shop on 289 Station Road in New Limerick. Call Steelstone Industries at 532-2675.
GHCA Eagles and the Hodgdon Hawks. Again, the Eagles coming in here under Coach Matt Day with a record of 4-5. They are in the number 9 spot in Class D, and they're coming off a win versus Katahdin, a 46-29 victory they picked up earlier this week. And on the other side for Hodgdon, their record is 3-6. Coach Matt Oliver, first-year coach, but very familiar face and name here. And he and Coach Nickerson have the Hawks currently in the 19th spot, but an opportunity tonight, Rob, for a lot of points. Their most recent game was a loss in Fort Fairfield, but a win tonight could change the landscape here quite a bit for Hodgdon.
Yep, for sure. You got to start somewhere, and this is GHCA team that's right around 500, so they're worth decent points, and Hodgson's got some making up to do. But they have the points on the schedule that they can do it, and they've lost some tough games. They've lost close game to Van Buren, a pretty close game the other night up in Fort Fairfield, and you know, they just need to string together some wins.
And, of course, the same thing is true for this GHCA team. They're right in the pack in Class D, and a fairly wide open Class D. I'm not really sure myself if there's a huge favorite like there is necessarily on the girls' side with Southern Aroostook.
Well, I would say Jonesport's probably a little bit of a favorite, and Southern Aroostook's right there as well. But Jonesport's probably I think most people would say is the favorite.
And so it's their fight to get in. Whoever gets the points out of this game tonight, we know will have an opportunity to move up in the Heel Point standings. Rob, why don't you go ahead and preview the GHCA Eagles?
Sure, they're led by Parker Brewer. He's their big 6'4", 6'5" center. Very skilled, this big, strong, rugged kid, and he's a matchup problem for Hodgdon for sure. After Parker, Austin Winslow's a junior. He plays guard for them. He's left-handed, pretty talented kid. He's been playing since he was in 8th grade, getting minutes. So really this is his 4th year of varsity basketball. Jeremy Stone plays a lot. Will Austin also starts for them. 2 talented players. I saw them one game in the preseason. I reffed one of the games. I was impressed with Drew Duttweiler, just a freshman. Didn't start at that time. I don't know if he starts now or not because we haven't had him. But Joel Carmichael was their 5th starter in preseason. Joel's a kid. We know him from playing soccer at Holton. Did a nice job on the Holton soccer team.
Yep.
Joel can shoot the 3 a little bit, and certainly a pretty talented player. So certainly they have some talent. My guess is Hodgson's going to try to turn this into a frenetic game, up and down, try to turn them over, and GHCA, if they can handle pressure and get the ball inside to Parker Brewer, good things are going to happen for them. And if they turn the ball over 25 or 30 times, it's going to be a problem.
And as we look on the far end of the court at the Hodgdon Hawks, they're led by Josh Foster, averaging nearly 20 points a game on the season. And Josh does an awful lot. He can go inside and use his strong body if he needs to in on the post, or he can step out and shoot threes where he is right now warming up. But he's not the only Hawk that, even though he's their top scorer by far, they've got some other players.
Absolutely. Troy Hipsley plays a lot for them. Pretty talented player. Colin Caron. Walker Oliver, just a freshman. Walker's a kid that can shoot the three ball, and Colin Caron can shoot the three ball as well. Seth Tapley plays big minutes. I'm not sure if he starts, but he's played a lot of minutes since for the last couple of years. So
Tristan Jackman,
yep,
pretty versatile. And then,
yep.
Of course, we've got young Walker Oliver, just a freshman, but he's come in and having an impact on, especially the scoring column here for Hodgdon so far.
Yeah, unlimited range. Like I said, he shoots the three, and he'll fire it up from 3 or 4 feet behind the line, and he knocks them down sometimes. So GHCA is going to have to look out for that.
There's about 3.5 minutes as we look up on the Coastal Auto Parts scoreboard. 3.5 minutes to go here in the pregame show. So we'll take it back for one more short break. Here's some messages from our sponsor. And when we come back in about 60 seconds, we'll preview what else we've got coming up here on WHOU. Don't go too far. Back in a minute.
Don't get flush traded. Get Rick Hannigan Plumbing and Heating to handle all your pipes. Master Plumber Rick is ready to get your pipes back in action. Give Rick a call today at 538-7131 and like him on Facebook.
Scoville Building Supplies may be a little store, but it's a whole lot more. You can find most anything you need at Scoville Building Supplies: plumbing, painting, lumber, windows, or doors. Everything you will need for your construction, remodeling, updating, or building. Call Scoville Building Supplies today at 425-3192.
For drivers from Patton to Bangor and everywhere in between, buying from Thornton Brothers is a rewarding experience.
At Affordable Plumbing, we buy all our vans through Thornton Brothers. Not only do they have excellent customer service, but I'm treated like family when I walk through the door.
Get a fresh start with great deals on select new 2019 and 2020 Ram trucks and vans during the Start Something New sales event. Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
Once again, welcome back here on WHOU. Tim Tweedy, Rob Moran, getting ready to bring you the GHCA Eagles and Hodgdon Hawks. 2 minutes or so until we tip off. Just want to once again give you an idea of what we've got coming up here on this weekend. Can't really help you out on Sundays. We don't have any events to cover as the snowstorm is about to hit. And, I don't know, maybe dump a foot of snow or so on us, Rob. But at least tonight and tomorrow, lots of events. In addition to this Hodgdon GHCA game, we have the cheering competition up in Caribou. Again, that's an Aroostook County competition. Presque Isle, Central Aroostook, Holton, Caribou, and Southern Aroostook will be in that, and all kinds of awards and things will be given out. And then tomorrow, the Big East competition. Some of the Big East schools include Presque Isle, Caribou, Holton. But in addition, you can see schools like MDI, you can see Herman, you can see WA. A lot of schools in the Big East in Class B, and again, they're preparing for their seasons. And in addition to that, there's also going to be Presque Isle and Herman taking on, it's both the boys and the girls, and I believe I saw that they moved those games up to what, noontime and 1:30?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. They're a little afraid of the weather, so they got rid of the JV games, wanting to get those student athletes back in time before the storm hits tomorrow night, trying to be safe on the roads. So those events will be taking place tomorrow, in addition to that cheering competition. And Rob, we'd be remiss, as they're about ready to do the player introductions, if we didn't mention what a great crowd we have here tonight.
Packed house to bring back a few memories for me. Not quite as packed as it used to be in the Holton Hodgdon battles, but it's right there. They don't have chairs set up around on the far end, and the stage isn't packed, but there's a real good crowd here for sure.
A few people with us up here on the stage. Some folks standing down in the far corner near the fire exit, and it should make for a great event. Of course, the band is here, the Hodgdon School and Community Band, which is always great. They're going to be entertaining us here all evening. It looks like Mr. Brian Fitz, I believe, will be on the microphone, if I'm not mistaken, as he's disappeared. He usually is. He'll be bringing you the starting lineups brought to you by the County Federal Credit Union. And County Federal Credit Union, with 4 convenient locations and another soon to be open in Mars Hill. They are your financial future. Go to countyfcu.org to learn more. We'll take it down courtside to Mr. Brian Fitzpatrick.
Home game will be Wednesday, January 15th, when our girls will host Katahdin. Game times are at 5:30 and 7. The officials for this evening's contest are Mr. DeMerchant and Mr. Girardi. And now the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Greater Holton Eagles. A senior, number 2, Will Austin. A junior, number 3, Jeremy Stone. A freshman, number 12, Drew Detweiler. A sophomore, number 40, Silas Graham. And a senior, number 44, Parker Brewer. And now the starting lineup for your Hodgdon Hawks. A senior, number 1, Tristan Jackman. A sophomore, number 11, Troy Bixley. A senior, number 14, Josh Foster. A sophomore, number 23, Colin Caron. And a freshman, number 32, Walker Oliver. The Eagles are coached by Mr. Matt Day. The Hawks are coached by Mr. Matt Oliver, and he is assisted by Mr. Galen Nickerson. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please rise, gentlemen, and remove your hats, as the Hodgdon Middle High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Scott Walker, plays our national anthem.
So we are ready to get this ball game underway. It's going to be Hodgdon coming out in the home whites with the blue trim. GHCA is wearing the green uniforms with the white trim. Rob, it's not an early 90s Nike commercial, but we do have Dan and Dave out there. This is going to be Dave DeMerchant and Dan Girardin. You remember those commercials,
I'm surprised
right?
You remember that. I thought you would have been a little young for that.
No, I mean, that was a pretty big deal at the time. Of course, those guys were supposed to be big Olympic stars. And
yes.
kind of flared out.
They did.
One of them made
flared
it
out quickly.
More so than the other. I don't know if you can recall which one.
Nope, I can't, actually.
Starting lineups brought to you by the County Federal Credit Union. Once again, for Hodgdon, going to be Jackman, Hipsley, Foster, Karen, and Oliver. On the other side for the Eagles, Austin, Stone, Dotweiler, Graham, and Brewer.
Good to see Dave DeMerchant back out there, though.
Sure is. And the tip is going to be controlled by the Eagles. It's going to be Austin working the ball around. Over to the right side. Dotweiler into Brewer. They'll work it all the way around. Take from the left side, no good. Will Austin couldn't get it to go. Josh Foster with the board. Pull-up jumper up and in. That's Walker Oliver. The Hawks get on the board first.
Here comes some pressure. That's a good shot by Walker Oliver. Good close out, and there's the press, and turned it right over, GHCA did.
In the first 30 seconds, Walker Oliver's got 4 points. The Hawks have a 4-point advantage. Dottweiler nearly lost it. Stone down with it. Stone, show and go, takes it himself, lays it up and in. Probably this could be a track meet tonight. Both teams looking to get up and down the court.
Absolutely. Good take there by Jeremy Stone. That's the way to beat a press.
3-point attempt is going to be put up, no good, as Hipsley's shot just a little long. Rebound cleared by the big Parker Brewer.
Good box out there by Silas Graham. Hodgdon going to play a 2-3 to start.
Here's Dottweiler, looks to drive, puts a shot up, there's some contact. I'm going to say a player control foul, and this will go against the GHCA freshman.
And nice play by Josh Foster. Like the take by Dottweiler there, but got to pull up. You got to watch for guys taking charges.
As these officials get together, I don't know, they're just going to hand the ball off. We will give you the injury report brought to you by County Physical Therapy. Whether you want to get back to sports, back to work, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help. They've got 5 convenient locations in Aroostook County and a new one in Bangor. Visit countypt.com to learn how CPT can help you. Rob, you talk to the coaches. Give the injury report if you would.
Both teams are essentially healthy. Hodgson's missing Damian Sanders, who is sick, so that's kind of a big loss. He does a good job for them off the bench. There's a steal. Nice move by Josh Foster.
Can't get it to go, but the Hawks are able to retain possession as they fight for the offensive board. Second chance looked no good. Parker Brewer comes away with it. 6:18 now on the clock here in the first quarter. Hodgdon has a 4-2 lead. The Eagles with the basketball. Austin tries one from downtown, can't get it to go, and the ball will go out of bounds.
I don't mind that shot. They're really trying to do a good job collapsing on Parker Brewer, limiting his post touches with that 2-3. So those shots are going to be there tonight. They're going to have some open threes for sure.
Oliver brings the ball up the court. It's Hipsley, now in the hands of Foster. 3-point attempt up by Karen, who makes it from downtown. Make it 7-2 now, Hodgdon.
It looks like it might be a triangle and 2, Tim. I couldn't quite tell because they didn't reverse the ball, but it looked like something different. There's a layup for Hodgdon.
As the Eagles are able to, like a hot knife through butter, go through that press. Dottweiler lays it up and in.
Yeah, he got behind the defense there.
7-4 now. Foster to Hipsley, left side. Inside they try to go to Foster.
Yeah, they're playing a triangle and 2 on Foster and Oliver.
Jackman takes it himself, puts it off glass, no good. Brewer with another board. Austin looks to push, finds Stone in the lane. Tough take, gets it to go. It's a 1-point game.
Good take by Jeremy Stone. Second bucket of the game for him. Contested shot there. That was a tough shot.
Just over 5 minutes left here in the opening quarter. This ball goes out of bounds. Hodgdon will retain possession. I'll say it again. I said it in the pregame. Great crowd here tonight.
Yeah, people still coming in too.
Hipsley with it. Finds Jackman. Left side beyond the arc on the elbow. Finds Karen. Going to take another 3. That time it's no good. And another board by Parker Brewer.
Yeah, triangle and 2. Those shots are going to be there. There's going to be open shots for all kinds of people.
Inside they go. Shot's going to be put up by Graham. No good. Rebound cleared by Jackman. Nearly gave it away. Now Stone fights with Jackman. We'll see who touched it last. And, yeah, said one thing and pointed a different direction, but the official did get it right. He said green, and it will be a GHCA ball, as it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good call. It was off Jackman.
With it down, Dottweiler in the corner, and Austin is going to take steps. Yeah. And Coach Matt Oliver wants to take a timeout if he can get the officials' attention, and he will, with 4:33 remaining on the clock here in the first quarter. The score is Hodgdon 7, GHCA 6. They're going to take a 60-second timeout, and we will as well. We'll be back in a minute on WHOU.
This is Ben Adams from Priority Auto Sales. Listen, I know you've been seeing a lot of these orange plates around town lately, and trust me, I'm not just paying people to drive around in our vehicles all day. Every day we're selling cars, trucks, and SUVs. Why? It's simple. Discounted prices up front, great selection, and low pressure sales. We're simply not playing the games. We really are creating a new way to shop for a used vehicle. Check us out at yourpriorityauto.com and like us on Facebook. Priority Auto Sales, Route 1 in Holton.
Tired of the same old boring meals? Try something new this week. TNT Takeout at 69 High Street in Holton has what you're looking for.
And believe me, the name doesn't lie. The food is dynamite. Every pizza is loaded with lots of gooey cheese and delicious toppings, from traditional pepperoni to barbecue chicken combination to vegetarian pizza or all meat.
You can grab their specials or enjoy salads to food off the grill, Mexican seafood, and hot or cold subs. TNT Takeout, the convenience store that has it all.
Call 521-5250.
Back live on WHOU. 4:30 remaining here in the first quarter. It's Hodgdon clinging to a 1-point advantage. It's Hipsley. He up fakes, kicks it out now. Karen wants to try number 3. That one off the mark. Rebound taken in by Drew Dotweiler.
Good box out by Drew Dotweiler down there. GHCA dodged a bullet there, though, because wide open for Karen.
Eagles looking to take their first lead on this possession. They get it into the hands of Parker Brewer. He just muscles his way up. Can't get the first take. Lots of contact. Parker gets the and one.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. If he gets it that deep, hard to keep him off the glass. Quick off the floor, and he is a tank in the post.
We've played 4 minutes. Parker has to have 8 boards already, 7 or 8. I mean, he's cleared up nearly every rebound on the other end.
That's really his first high-quality touch in the post, too. Finishes the three-point play.
Makes it 9-7 now, GHCA. Here's Foster. Going to try one from downtown. Won't go. Hipsley gets the offensive board. Smallest guy in the court. Puts it back up and in. Tying the game at 9.
Yep, nice play by Troy Hipsley there. Kept the ball nice and high. Here comes some pressure.
Here's Austin. Looks to break that pressure. It's going to be stolen away by Troy Hipsley.
You got to know. You go by somebody, they're coming from behind.
Foster to Karen, and he's going to shuffle his feet before he gets the ball down.
Yeah, I like the attack, but got to make sure you put the ball down. That ball turnover lets them set up their press. So you like that if you're Hodgdon.
Comes right into Austin. He finds Stone. They'll be able to get the ball over midcourt. Jeremy Stone in the paint. Puts a shot up. No good. It's fought for. Again, it's Brewer. His shot won't go. Rebound taken down by Jackman.
Yeah, great look that time. Just couldn't knock it down. 2 good looks.
Oliver, off-balance shot. He's going to be fouled in the act of shooting, and he couldn't get the shot to go, but Dotweiler just picked up his second personal.
Yeah, you don't want to foul him on that one. That's a tough shot. Just get big, get your hands up.
It's 2 team fouls against the Eagles. Only 1 for Hodgdon here in the first 5 minutes or so of this first quarter. Walker Oliver at the line makes the first free throw. And we'll see checking in here for the first time for Hodgdon. Yeah, that's going to be Austin Winslow, but he's not wearing his normal uniform, Rob. Took me a second.
Yep.
So it's 11-9. Hodgdon with the 2-point advantage, and here is the young man up and gets it to go.
Yeah, nice take. Beautiful take by Austin Winslow. Jackman getting there late. You'd been better off letting him take the layup. That was a good press breaker there, Tim. They got it to the middle and they reversed the ball.
Ties the game up at 11 each.
Always helps when you reverse the ball.
Free throw is up and good. Gives the Eagles back a 1-point advantage. It's 12-11.
Winslow with an immediate positive impact off the bench.
Jackman, right side, picks up his dribble, needs help. It's going to be stolen away. The Eagles flying back in the other direction. Some contact, and foul's going to be committed by Foster to prevent the layup. Eagles will have a chance to go here to the free throw line.
Situation there where you're Josh Foster, you contest it, but don't foul. They need you on the floor. It's only 1 foul, I know, but honestly, you might have been better off letting him have the layup.
So Winslow at the line. His first free throw is going to be up and good. Stopping the clock at 2:49. He's got a second free throw coming his way. See Seth Tapley just checked in the game for Hodgdon. And Winslow's going to make a pair. It's 14-11.
Good free throw shooting in this game so far. 6 for 6 between the 2 teams.
With the ball, Hipsley finds Oliver. Oliver looks to set some things up. Finds Foster. Foster rips through. Tries to force his way in the lane. An acrobatic take won't go. Rebound cleared by the Eagles. Graham out to Stone.
Tough shot there for sure.
Finds Stone now. Back out top, Austin. And trying to go inside to Brewer, maybe forced a little bit. Foster able to come up with it for the Hawks. He's going to take a shot on the other end. Front rimmed it no good. Once again, Parker Brewer clears the board.
Right idea there, but not a great shot.
There's a contested shot left short by Will Austin, so the Hawks will have the basketball.
Got to be patient. Be patient, work the ball, maybe get a ball reversal. Good things happen.
Oliver with it. Oliver, off-balance jumper. He left it short. Rebound taken down by Will Austin. And while he had it stolen away, Josh Foster picked up the personal. That's going to be his second.
Man, that's why, and again, it's hard to pick somebody's pocket. Again, that first foul that he had 30 seconds ago, that's why maybe you just let him lay it in. It looks like they're going to roll with him. If he picks up three, and he's primarily been guarding, he's the middle of the zone, and if Parker Brewer gets post touches, he's going to have to really just stand.
Joel Carmichael enters the game here for the Eagles. 14-11 is your score. GHCA with a 3-point lead in the ball. Minute 33 left on the clock here in the opening quarter. Inside they go. Parker Brewer, his shot rolls around the rim, no good. Winslow comes in, rebound. Another look, contested shot. It's going to be partially blocked. Tapley.
Partially had his arm ripped off on that one, Tim. I hate to say that was a hard foul. Somehow the officials missed it.
Shot's going to be put up by Foster, well off the mark. Rebound on the floor. Hipsley can't get a shot to go. Tapley stays with it. He can't get it, and it's Brewer with the rebound. Here come the Eagles.
Stone with a nice take.
He's going to lay it up, and he'll be called for the player control. That time, some Hawks fans holding their breath as it was Foster who stood in and took it.
Yeah, that's a risky play, but a good play. That's 2 charges he's taken. Josh Foster has always been good at taking charges.
53.8 seconds left on the clock here in quarter number 1. Here is Foster. Has his dribble out near midcourt. Foster feeds it over Hipsley, left side, uses a screen from Tapley before it's going to be stolen away by Austin.
A few sloppy turnovers both ways now. It started out without that, but it's been that way in the last few minutes.
Stone's going to have his shot rejected by Karen up into the stage. Still 29 seconds now left on the clock, though. As Austin comes inside, Carmichael, he had good position on the glass, couldn't get it to go. Rebound fought for. Brewer came up with it, and then he'll be fouled.
Yeah, I think that was on I don't think it was on Foster. I'm not
he
sure.
seems to think
yeah,
so.
I think it is, actually.
So, first quarter's not even completed yet, and that was Foster picking up his third personal.
Certainly, they become a different team with him off the floor.
That's your story here so far in the first quarters. Parker Brewer can't get the free throw to go. Josh Foster is going to have to go to the bench with 3 fouls. Coming in will be Josh Kaler.
Be interesting to see how long, is he done for the half? A good chance he is.
Brewer can't make either free throw, so keeps it a 1-possession game. Kaler swings it around. Here's Karen. A lot of contact along the baseline. Kaler puts up a shot, no good. Winslow with it. He's got 7 seconds.
Plenty of time to get a decent shot.
Ball's on the floor. Brewer goes after it. Carmichael put up a shot. Would have counted had it gone, but it didn't. And that's the way the first quarter will end. It's 14-11 GHCA with a 3-point lead. We'll come back in 1 minute for second quarter action on WHOU.
The road to planning your financial future can seem like an uphill battle, with countless goals and paths to choose from. The most suitable place to begin is with Thompson Hamel LLC for a free financial checkup. Thompson Hamel has many tools available to help you chart your course on your financial roadmap. Let them help guide you through all the phases of your life. To get to your destination, you have to start. Start today so you're better prepared for tomorrow. Thompson Hamel LLC. Your family, your future.
At the Maine Baseball Academy, our top priority is to create an experience of advanced learning and skill development for all ages. The YMCA indoor turf facility has many resources that we use to our advantage while developing young athletes. Our top-tier coaching staff includes Director of Operations Ryan Lincoln and John Fry, Searsport District High School, Cody Collins, Bangor Christian Schools, and Cam Archer, Old Town High School. Follow us on Facebook at Maine Baseball Academy or call today for more information.
Welcome back here on WHOU. Getting ready for second quarter action. The score 14-11 GHCA with a 3-point advantage as we look at the Coastal Auto Parts scoreboard. And we'll just remind you, as Coastal Auto Parts is one of our favorite sponsors. They're your local Napa Auto Parts dealer. They're owned and operated by a Maine family that cares, with stores in Caribou, Presque Isle, Holton, and East Millinocket. Rob, what went right, what went wrong in that first quarter?
Well, I think if you're GHCA, you got to be happy. There's Walker Oliver with a long three, and that's a defensive mistake. You got to be happy with Josh Foster having 3 fouls and sitting on the bench. And if you're Hodgdon, you're happy that you forced a ton of turnovers, but you're giving a lot of them back.
Parker Brewer in the post. Can't get the layup to go, but Winslow will stay with it. Now out to Stone. Back to Winslow on the left side. Winslow's got an open look from downtown. That 3-point attempt, no good. Once again, Parker Brewer can't get the putback. Rebound taken away by Jackman.
Parker Brewer missed the chippy there. You got to knock those down. See if they do a better job on Oliver this time. They had their hands down last time, let him walk right into a 3.
Here is Oliver. Kicks it out now. Hipsley, he wants to try a jumper from the baseline. No good. Once again, Parker Brewer. Rob, he's going to have 40 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's controlling the glass. For sure. They need to really try to get him some touches at this point, though.
There's one right there as he spins inside. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound taken down by Hipsley. But that was a look that Coach Day was looking for.
Yeah, great look. Probably would have been better off spinning the other way. Then he has a layup. He spun to the middle and made it a much more difficult shot.
Oliver in the corner now. Hipsley. He'll drive. Put a shot up. It was altered by Carmichael, who came in late. Hipsley couldn't get the shot to go. The Eagles coming back in the near side here. And an unintentional trip as Tapley will pick up the foul.
Like the aggressiveness there, though, by Austin Winslow going to the hole.
Momentarily, Silas Graham will check back into the game, as will Drew Dottweiler. Parker Brewer and Joel Carmichael will go to the bench. So
yeah, you won't see Parker there too long, I wouldn't think.
The Eagles get a little bit shorter on that exchange. Here is Dottweiler. He'll drive, he'll float, he'll put a shot up, no good. Rebound taken away. Here's Tapley, and Winslow just knocks the ball into the scorer's table.
And the GHCA fans are excited about that one. Good D there.
6:10 on the clock here in quarter number 2. Game tied at 14. Here's Jackman, some contact.
Yep,
Go
nice.
either way, and it's going to be Jackman, player control.
Good play by Drew Dottweiler. I really like him, the freshman. He's pretty heads up. Probably remember in soccer, being that you're a soccer guy and a basketball guy, but he did a really good job for them in the playoffs in soccer. For Hodgdon, he played out here in soccer and
Good
did
athlete.
a real nice job. He's got a good basketball IQ, I think, especially for a freshman.
Graham in the post. Drew all kinds of defenders. Somehow still got the shot off. Couldn't get it to fall. And Jackman with the board. Winslow with a near steal, but Hodgson's going to retain possession.
Winslow showing some quick hands there, though.
Points at a premium so far here to start the second quarter, as we will see Parker Brewer check right back in. Colton Folsom's going to come in for the first time here for the Hawks.
Yeah, Parker's just too much of a physical mismatch to have him on the bench. And he's not going to keep missing those layups all game. He'll start knocking those down.
Here is Folsom. His errant pass is going to be stolen away. Brewer in the corner. Austin. Outside Graham. Winslow. Here's a post touch. Brewer. Strong power move with a big dribble. Puts it up and in. The Eagles back up by 2.
Good ball reversal and the nice entry pass to Parker Brewer.
16-14 is the score. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Long cross-court pass. Finds its way to Hipsley. He's double teamed. Now the ball's going to be knocked loose by Graham.
Yeah, they're trapping out of that zone now, and it's easier to do that with Josh Foster on the bench.
Stone to Winslow over on the elbow. Nowhere to go as the baseline cut off. Once again, they'll try to go inside. Brewer spins right again. Can't get the first look. He's got the rebound, but he was going to lose it because he brought the ball down.
Had a great look. Just couldn't knock it down.
Kaler, tough take. Can't get that shot to go as it was contested.
Took off a little too far out that time.
I see Austin try to feed it inside, and a timeout's going to be taken from the GHCA bench. 4:23 remaining here in the first half. The score, 16-14. The Eagles lead by 2. This looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well and be right back here on WHOU.
MMG Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school basketball. Founded in 1897 and based in Presque Isle, MMG has independent insurance agents across Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. MMG has recently received a national award in innovation, was recognized as the Maine Company of the Year by the Maine Insurance Agents Association, and again named among the best places to work in Maine. Find out more about MMG by visiting our website, mmgins.com. MMG Insurance, protecting your piece of the world.
Welcome back here on WHOU. We're in the second quarter, 4:23 remaining. It's 16-14 GHCA. Rob, what have you seen here so far? Is there still a timeout?
I think probably GHCA is talking about getting the ball into Parker Brewer. They're getting great shots. He's just struggling a little bit, but he's, like I said before, he's not going to keep missing easy shots. And if you're Hodgdon, you got to try to limit his touches.
The Eagles will have it out along their own baseline. Austin looking to get the ball in. Goes all the way out top to Stone. Stone, right side elbow. Austin, nice post-entry pass into Brewer. He's going to be fouled. There's Colton Polson coming over, and he had to prevent the layup.
Yep, not a bad foul there. I actually thought that would probably be in one, but Polson did a good job making sure it wasn't.
So Parker Brewer here at the free throw line. Went 0 for 2 in his first trip. Parker cannot get that free throw to fall. Parker's going to have another free throw coming his way. Second free throw off the mark. So 0 for 2 on that trip. It remains a 2-point ball game.
Hodgson's in a box in one or a diamond in one maybe now, or maybe not. Ooh, a little travel there.
I'll turn the ball back over to the Eagles.
Yeah, Hodgson doesn't have a lot of size on the floor.
Here's Austin. Starts the offense on the left side. They'll go inside Brewer. That's a good post-entry touch.
Yep, good pass by Austin Winslow there. First thing he did, he caught it, took the one dribble, looked inside, and gave him a great touch. Nice left-handed shot by Parker Brewer there.
Hawks trailing by 4. It's Oliver, and it's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Matt Oliver. 3:34 remaining here in the first half. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds on WHOU.
County Ag and Turf Supply is at its new home on 7 Dow Siding Road in Caribou, offering the same great service. Randy and Jerry are working hard to supply the county with the best products. They offer Blue Seal Feed, Sentinel, Inspire, and Dynasty and Triple Crown for your equine, Home Fresh Extra Egg and Multi-Flock Pellets, and Crumples and Mealworm for your poultry, Entrust Pet Food for your cat or dog, Minerals for your beef and dairy. They have feed for all your livestock. County Ag and Turf Supply also has wood pellets, lubricants, and of course, Willow the Blue Seal Rabbit on the premises. Stop by County Ag and Turf Supply today.
White Smiles Family Dentistry realizes that life...
Welcome back here on WHOU. 3:34 remaining here in the first half. It's an 18-14 lead for the Eagles.
Josh Foster back into the game, so we'll see how that works out. Nice rebound by Duttweiler. And that is going to be a foul on number 34 for Hodgdon. That's Isaac Jerson. Isaac's a big kid, 6'6" junior. It's going to be a one-on-one here for Drew Duttweiler. 18-14. Duttweiler on the line for a 1-on-1. Still anybody's game here. All kinds of game left. Great crowd here tonight for sure. A lot of people standing on the far end. Duttweiler makes the first one. Pushes GHCA up by 5. It's 19-14. See if GHCA applies any pressure here if they're able to make this free throw. Nice rebound by Parker Brewer. A little bit of volleyball on the glass there. Duttweiler and Parker Brewer, they had a couple great looks, but couldn't finish. That's going to send Parker Brewer back to the line where he made his first one, but he struggled since. He's 0 for 4 since the first one, but typically I think he's a pretty good free throw shooter. It'll be 2-shot foul this time. Couple golden opportunities there for GHCA for layups, so he just couldn't convert.
Parker just a man among boys on the boards.
Yep.
He's not been able to convert his free throws is the trouble.
Or his layups. He's missed a few layups, and he doesn't usually miss layups. He's a good player.
Let's see what Parker does with this free throw here. It's going to be up, and again, that's going to be off the mark, so another empty trip. It'll remain a 5-point game. It's 19-14. 3:11, though, remaining here in the first half, and now a steal.
Good hands there by Drew Duttweiler. Tried to cross over in front of him. He got a hand on Josh Foster's dribble.
And they go. Shot's going to be put up. No good as Brewer could not get the shot to go.
Beautiful move, though. You got to love the move there. Nice spin to the middle and a hook shot. And you see his ability on that move. That was a great move.
So here's going to be Parker Brewer back at the free throw line.
This is his 8th and 9th free throw of the half. Free throws.
That foul is picked up by Hipsley. That's going to be his second personal and 10 for the Hawks in the first half.
Yeah, he's really struggling from the foul line at this point. Sometimes it gets in your head when you start missing free throws. It's a tough situation.
Parker converts on that free throw.
Yep.
Making a 6-point lead for the Eagles.
Good D by Drew Duttweiler again.
Almost a near steal. Foster is able to keep possession. Josh in the corner. Karen, he puts up a 3, no good. Good rebound by Silas Graham.
And Foster's got to be careful when he's looking to go to the basket. The GHCA guy trying to take a charge to get number 4 on him.
With it now, it's going to be Austin. Now Duttweiler, right side. Inside they go, and
it's going to be 3 seconds on one of the GHCA players.
So, I'll give the ball back to the Hawks. They're kind of in need of a hoop heading into the locker room, Rob. Still 2:25 on the clock, but they've struggled. I'm not sure if they've scored yet this quarter.
They haven't scored for a while. Certainly Josh Foster sitting out the first 4 minutes of the quarter didn't help him either.
Here is Walker Oliver. Walker's shot going to be put up off balance. Tough shot, got it to go.
Yeah, he's had a half. That's 11 points for him, and a couple of those buckets were with people right in his face. That's a tough shot.
Austin now works it right side. Duttweiler finds Stone. And a traveling violation. That was Will Austin just unable to get the ball down before he took a big step.
Yeah, got to put it down. I like the fact he went to the hole there, but that's the second or third time he's traveled. You got to take care of it.
So Foster, he'll put up a 3, gets it to go.
Good looking shot. That was a long one for sure.
Makes it 20-19.
That's his first basket of the game. So for them to be only down 1 with him getting 3 points, going to be pretty happy if you're a Hawk fan.
In the corner they go. Austin. Now to Stone. Stone, off balance shot up. No good. Brewer fights for it. He'll come up with it. Outside they go Duttweiler. Thought he got bumped. Rebound taken down by Jackman. Might have a case.
Yeah, that could have been number 4 on Josh Foster right there.
Instead, Foster on the other end shoots a 3. No good. Offensive board. Collected in Karen. He couldn't get the pullback shot to go. Here come the Eagles with a minute left here in the first half.
They've kind of gone away from Parker Brewer here after it was working for him, but there's a nice shot by Duttweiler, a little floater on the baseline.
They'll make it 22-19. 50 seconds now remaining in the half. Oliver puts up a three, no good. Could have tied the score. Instead, rebound's going to be cleared by the Eagles.
Good offer there. Good look.
Austin, right side, or left side, I should say. Stone. Entry pass was tipped. Brewer came up with it.
One thing they don't do a whole lot is look for a diagonal pass. The ball from the wing down to the block, it's there. When they make an entry pass, it's from the corner.
That traveling violation. We'll give the ball back over to Hodgdon as we'll see Foster get to the bench. He was able to survive those few minutes and provide 3 points without picking up that fourth personal.
Let's see if Hodgson goes one shot here.
There they go, Jackman. Jackman, right side. Tristan. Needs a little help as he picked up his dribble. He'll find Hipsley. Hipsley inside. Jackman in the paint. 3 seconds and a 3-second violation.
Yep. Just a mistake there.
So that'll be 2.9 seconds left on the clock. See if the Eagles get a shot off here. Stone, with no pressure, gets the ball up Winslow. He's going to have a good look at it. Can't get it to fly, though, but that's the way the first half will end. It's going to be the GHCA Eagles taking a lead into the locker room. Score 22-19. Don't go too far. Coming up, we're going to have the Catan Trust Company halftime report. Rob will be speaking to the assistant principal here at Hodgdon High School, former Hawk Tyler Putnam. Don't go too far. Back in 2 minutes on WHOU.
White Smiles Family Dentistry realizes that life gets busy. We have locations in Presque Isle and Fort Fairfield to better accommodate your busy schedule. If you need to see a dentist but don't want to wait months for an appointment, then call White Smiles Family Dentistry. We are always accepting new patients and can accommodate you as quickly as possible. We offer the area's most complete dentistry, including implants, extractions, root canals, and implant-retained dentures, which saves you from trips downstate or transfers to another dental office. Don't wait months to see your dentist. Call White Smiles Family Dentistry today.
Hello, this is Tony Bowers at Bowers Funeral, and we want to wish good luck to all area basketball teams, boys and girls, as you strive for the gold ball at the end of the season. We are proud to be a part of your communities and our family serving your family since 1900. Good luck, play hard, and above all, be good sportsmen.
Want that special item for this year's high school basketball season to show your team support? Cushman & Sons, locally owned and operated in Presque Isle, has team sportswear and will do custom embroidery, screen printing, logo design, digital and printing, as well as banners, decals, and other vinyl works. Cushman & Sons also can design trophies, awards, and add specialty items. Cushman & Sons, 764-3833 or CushmanandSonsInc.com. And don't forget to visit and like their Facebook page. If you can think it, Cushman & Sons will say, yeah, we can do that.
Lincoln Power Sports is the leading ATV, snowmobile parts, accessories, and outdoor equipment dealer in Lincoln. Whether you're looking for the latest new products from BRP, Can-Am, Skidoo, or today's best clothing and accessories, we've got it. It's no wonder riders and customers trust Lincoln Power Sports for ATV and snowmobile service and installation of parts and accessories. Stop by our store or browse our extensive online catalog from anywhere in the world. Call 207-794-8100. We would love to hear from you.
We're back at Hodgdon High School where we are at the half of a 22-19 game with GHCA on top of the Hawks. Great first half. With me now is one of my favorite people. Hate to tell him that, but Mr. Tyler Putnam. Mr. Putnam, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
So pretty good crowd here tonight. Different than the last time, but I don't know if we've been here together since. It kind of reminds me of the old Holton Hodgson games. I don't know if you remember those. Some good memories and some not so good, but both sides for me. But excellent crowd.
Yeah, excellent crowd. Yeah, the community's all coming out. It's looking like it's almost jam-packed here at the Hawks Nest. I love it.
So you're the assistant principal here now. I'm not
That's
sure
right.
when you were a freshman or sophomore in high school I would have thought that you were going to go that way, but I'm proud that you have.
There's been about 1,000 people that have said those same words to me, actually.
Yeah, well, might as well add me to the list. So I think it's a plan next year. You're going to slide into principal possibly. Is that maybe an option, or you're going to wait and?
Oh, we never know.
Right.
You know, every year is different. You got to look at all areas of the school and what we need. And I definitely am learning a lot this year from Mr. Fitzpatrick, so I take it one day at a time in this position.
Right. Now, how do you like it compared to teaching? What are some of the challenges of being an administrator versus being a teacher?
Well, it's not a big difference of the two jobs. And one job, you have a classroom where you're the leader of the classroom every day, and then in administration, you kind of a leader of the school. So you do the same job, just on a bigger scale.
Right. And I see you at every event. I hate to give you credit. It seems like you're putting in some pretty long hours. You put in a lot of hours?
I do. But this is the fun stuff. This is, I've grown up around basketball, especially Hodgdon basketball. So you may call it work, but it doesn't feel like work to me.
Right. Now, of course, a few years ago, you coached the Washburn girls. You took them to the tournament. And you had one of the pretty big upset down at the tournament. Do you miss coaching at all? Let me ask you that.
I don't miss the hours that it takes to put in for coaching at all, but I do miss, getting out there and learning with the kids as they develop as basketball players. That's every season is great when it comes from beginning to end, and I know you know this, to watch the players grow and get better and then see what they can do at the end of the year. It's very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a big commitment, though, and I don't know, for me, when I coached, if we lost, I can't put the losses away. I never was good at that. They stayed with me for weeks, sometimes years, actually.
Well, luckily when I played for you, you didn't have that problem. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure some of your former teammates would appreciate you saying that. They might have a few words to say about it. So let's talk about this game here. The Hawks, the game's been a little sloppy both ways, but Hodgdon, if you're Hodgdon, you got to be pretty happy. Only down 3. Josh Foster sat out, a big portion of the first half. Really, he only has the 3 points. I think he averages about 20. So if you're a Hodgdon fan, you got to be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just talking to Mr. Fitzpatrick. I was saying, geez, Josh has been on the bench for a while, and we're still in it. And so we gotta thank our blessings right now that we're still in it with him on the bench. But I think in the second half, they just have to really nail down the defense, because right now it looks like it's just all offense, both teams.
Now, I know you must be torn being a Hodgdon administrator, but of course one of your great friends coaching the GHCA team from that day.
Great friends, arch nemesis, same thing.
Yeah. You want him to do well all the time. I hope. I hope you do.
Every game but Hodgdon, I do.
Yeah,
every game but Hodgdon.
Exactly. Every game but Hodgdon.
And there's a lot of bragging rights here. So if he doesn't pull this one out, he's going to hear about it for a couple days.
More than a couple days. I know you guys. You'll be talking about this when you're 70 in the nursing home. You'll be saying, "Remember that time you lost to Hodgdon?"
Absolutely.
You guys don't let up on each other.
No, not at all.
It makes it a lot of fun.
That's right.
Sure. Makes it a lot of fun. So, real quick, and then I'll let you go. 2 keys for the Hawks to come out with a W in the second half.
They're going to have to knock down open shots, and they're going to have to collapse on Brewer. He can't get layups in the second half. They're going to have to figure out how to get him off the glass and make sure he doesn't dominate that second half.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't usually miss those chippies. He's usually real tough in there. He's missed a few tonight.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to continue to do that if you keep letting him get those post ups.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We got to do something.
Yep. Well, listen, we appreciate you being with us. I promise I won't make fun of you when you're officiating anymore. I always like to say a few things to you, but you do a good job. And I miss you. Got to come back to the soccer field for sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Thanks a lot for being with us.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to take a 1-minute break and bring it back.
The S.W. Collins Company is the only Makita Pro Center in Maine, which means we have access to all the latest tools that Makita has to offer. Our factory-trained employees are ready to make sure that you have the right tool for any project. With over 180 tools, Makita has the largest cordless offering with a single battery platform in the industry. And don't forget, we are also a Makita authorized service dealer. For sales, service, and the largest selection of quality Makita tools, go where the builders go, the S.W. Collins Company.
Out here, builders choose Advantech products to provide a durable base that helps prevent bouncing and warping. So in here, you can enjoy the beauty of luxurious finished floors without worrying about pops, squeaks, or creaks. Because out here, and in here, there's no better sound than the peace and quiet that comes from Advantech products. The flat-out best for a quiet, stiff floor.
Back live on WHOU. Tim Tweedy, Rob Moran here, broadcasting from the Hawks Nest. And we are at the Katahdin Trust Company halftime show. 2 minutes still left on the clock. It is GHCA leading the Hawks by a score of 22-19. Rob, why don't you go ahead and run down through some first half scoring?
Sure. Let's start with Hodgdon. They were led by Walker Oliver. Great job by the freshman. 11 big points. Colin Caron hit a 3 for 3 points. Josh Foster hit a 3 late for 3 points. Troy Hipsley had a nice putback play for 2 points. GHCA, they were led by Parker Brewer with 8 points. Austin Winslow had 5 points. Drew Duttweiler did a nice job off the bench. He started, did a nice job, though, for the freshman. 5 points, and Jeremy Stone with 4 points for their total of 22. Anybody's game.
So clearly Foster with those 3 fouls in the first quarter was a big part of the story for Hodgdon, and something they're going to have to do is make sure he stays out of foul trouble. But other than that, what's a key or two for each of the teams?
Well, the big thing, both teams have been sloppy. Clean up the turnovers, ball fake, and be strong with the ball. The travels, the uncontested travels. And then if you're GHCA, Parker Brewer, you got to start finishing around the rim. And I think they need to continue to get him touches because he's just tough to stop. He's a difficult matchup for Hodgson. If you're Hodgson, you like to get some stops and get out in transition because Josh Foster is great in transition. Walker Oliver is going to get some open threes in transition. Can't get in transition, though, if you can't rebound. You got to rebound to get in transition.
It is going to be an Eagle basketball to start the first half as the 2 teams are still in the huddle. We'll go ahead and once again give you the injury report brought to you by County Physical Therapy. Whether you want to get back to sports, back to work, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help. You can visit one of their 5 convenient locations in Aroostook County or their new location that's in Bangor. You can also visit www.countypt.com to learn how CPT can help you. And as we said in the first half, Damian Sanders is the only healthy scratch here in this game. Or not, he's an unhealthy scratch as he's sick. And speaking of sick, that 3-pointer up and in by Austin Winslow to start the first half.
Yeah,
some of the GHCA fans would say that's sick.
Left him open. He made him pay.
It'll give him a 6-point lead. It's 25-19. Here's Oliver with it.
Yeah, they're doing a good job trying to get out on him now.
Foster gets in the lane, kicks it out to Oliver. Guarded by Stone.
It's tough to throw the ball around the perimeter. You got to either dribble, get some penetration, or you got to throw it into the paint and kick it out. And they don't really have anybody in the post a whole lot. They're pretty much playing a 5-out offense.
Jackman thought about pulling it. Instead, he'll go inside. Foster, he's double team. Give and go. Nice take up and in by Tristan Jackman.
That's a beautiful pass by Josh Foster. Jackman's first bucket of the game.
Makes it 25-21. Winslow is going to take it himself. Somehow gets it to go. He had to adjust his shot.
Yeah, a little double pump. Good contest there, but better shot by Winslow.
Hipsley goes out. Oliver, contested shot straight away. Can't get it to go. Graham flies in for the board.
Great look. Just in and out.
Austin, left side. Back out top. It's now over to Stone. Stone, he'll drive, put up a little shot, lays it up over the front of the rim, gets it to go.
Nice take there by Jeremy Stone. Nice soft touch on the finish.
29-21 now. Eagles with the biggest lead they've had so far. Here's Foster in the post. Fadeaway shot over the outstretched hand of Parker Brewer will not go. Stone looking to push the other way, and he's going to be tripped up.
Good closeout by Parker Brewer on that shot.
Stone fell hard.
A good push there by Jeremy Stone. It's going to be 3 fouls on Troy Hipsley.
So we'll see Seth Tapley come into the game.
Yep, we get a little bit of size in that exchange.
Ball comes in now. Austin will. Right side, Stone. Another post touch for Brewer. Can't get that shot to go. Jackman altered it.
And again, spun middle. He probably would have been better off going to the baseline.
There's going to be a 3-point attempt up and in. It's going to be Walker Oliver.
Good kick there by Josh Foster. A nice play.
29-24 now is your score. And now a steal. Foster. The Hawks have it. Foster to Jackman. Stolen away by Winslow. Winslow's going to try to take it himself. He will. Lay it up and in.
Nice play there by Josh Winslow. Stuck right with it on the turnover and was able to steal it back. Austin Winslow, excuse me. Austin's having a big half.
Now blocking foul will be called against Winslow.
I think that's just his first foul, though. Maybe his second. But he's having a big half. That's 7 points for him already in the half.
Each team with just a single foul here in the second half so far. Still 5:18 left on the clock. It's a 7-point game. Only in the third quarter. Karen tries a 3, and it's going to bounce up and hit the support structure. So it'll be GHCA ball.
Look for them to maybe go long here. Looks like they're setting up a home run press breaker, but they're not going long.
And down pass was guarded by Foster. Steal. Oliver has it. Kicks it out to Foster. He lines up a three. No good. Rebound taken away by Stone.
Yeah, they dodged a bullet there. Turnover and wide open three by Foster, but he wasn't able to knock it down.
Stone is going to be called, I believe, for the player control, and he will.
Yeah, and I think that's the second or third time that's happened. And once it happens a couple times, it might be a good thing to not do it anymore. Good play by Josh Foster, stepping in and taking it.
Got to learn that move where you got to pull up.
Yeah, he's doing the floater, but you got to elevate and go straight up. Nice touch on the shot.
Oliver, three-point attempt, up and in again. How about that? Walker Oliver is having himself a ball game, and a timeout is going to be taken by the Hodgdon coach, Matt Oliver. 4:41 left to go here in the third quarter. It's 31-27. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
We will welcome you back to the Hawks Nest here at Hodgdon High School. 31-27 is the score. 4:41 left to go here in the third quarter. The GHCA Eagles have a 4-point advantage. The Hawks are going to have the basketball. No, they won't. GHCA will have it.
Yep, they're going to come out pressing here. Hodgdon is. We'll see if GHCA drew something up. Pressure has bothered them a little bit.
In the ball comes Austin. Nice bounce pass from Winslow to break the press. Dottweiler goes down to the floor and kind of turn it over.
Yeah, he lost his footing there somehow.
And they come now. Karen kicks it out. Foster tries to go in underneath, and that was right to Parker Brewer, so that'll be a turnover.
And Parker did the right thing. He had some space in front of him, but he got it to a guard.
Shot's going to be put up. Graham can't get it to go. Rebound cleared by Jackman. Jackman nearly lost out of the bounds. Somehow saved it in. Foster kicks it over. Tapley. Baseline jumper no good. Foster. Offensive board. Putback won't go. It's going to be Will Austin with the basketball.
Good contest there by Parker Brewer.
And tough pass there. Winslow tried to thread the needle through the crowd. And then a turnover given right back.
A little sloppy right now.
Could almost start a bakery right now with all the turnovers Rob here so far in the second half.
You got to ask risk-reward, right? Risk-reward. If it's a tough pass, you don't make it.
Brewer works it out now. Duttweiler. Ball's going to be lost. Bob Flores, a couple players on the floor. Tapley with a good hustle. Kicks it to Jackman. His shot up. No good. Ball's loose. Jackman has it again.
Yeah, Jackman would have been better off throwing that up ahead. He had Walker all over wide open.
Foster gets into the lane. Underhand shovel pass finds Jackman, and it's going to be thrown right to Will Austin.
Yeah, bad turnover there. Good D by Austin.
Slow things down a little bit.
Trying to run high-low, but they're not throwing it low much. There's a nice little shot by Silas Graham there.
He caught it just inside the free throw line. He'll put it up and in. It's now 33-27.
Silas's first bucket of the game.
Floater from Foster won't go. Rebound again cleared by Brewer.
Brewer has not had a touch on the offensive end in the whole half thus far.
Graham, long two is going to be left short. Jackman with the board.
Not a bad shot. Just like you said, he left it short.
Here's Oliver. He's had the hot hand in this quarter so far for the Hawks. Going to line up a three. Got it to go. I'm not sure if any of them touched the rim.
I don't think so. He's on fire. That was a long one, too.
Got to keep going back to that hot hand. He's got his team back to within three. It's 33-30.
If this was NBA champs, he'd be having flames coming out of his head. That's three in a row. You remember that game?
I played it at your house.
I think I trashed you there, didn't I? Or did you?
That is not true.
Did you win?
I'm quite sure beat you on a buzzer beater.
Oh, no.
That is true. Well, that's Clyde Warman as the ball's turned over. Clyde will remember that.
That game, it automatically keeps it close. I hate to burst your bubble.
That's why I said a buzzer beater.
Oh, gee. I guess I shouldn't have brought that up. GHCA got to do a better job on Walker Oliver, though. He's wide open again. Here comes another one.
Got a three-point attempt. Up and in again. He's feeling it.
Yeah, that's just a breakdown.
It's like a layup for him right now. And Coach Matt Day, is going to get a timeout. The game tied at 33. 1:32 remaining here in the third quarter. Don't go too far. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Get a jump on your future by exploring your possibilities at Northern Maine Community College. The team of faculty and staff at NMCC will position you for a lifetime of success. With over 35 degree and certificate programs, including our newest offerings in water treatment technology, you will be amazed at how quickly your new skills will open a world of opportunity. Visit us online today at nmcc.edu. Northern Maine Community College. Succeed here.
Welcome back here on WHOU. The two teams are still in the timeout. It's going to be a 33 all game here, and they have switched it to a full timeout. Team's not choosing to take the timeout on their bench, but Rob, it's been Walker Oliver getting hot here in the third quarter for Hodgdon.
Yeah, he's got 4 threes, and that's all the points, and GHC got to do a better job finding him. There's a turnover.
It's got to be Foster coming up with it. Get the ball to Tapley again. That time, shot's going to be off as Walker Oliver looking to hit another three. And the ball's going to be touched last out of bounds. The Eagles will have it.
Yeah. Hodgson GHCA dodged a bullet. And you're not going to make everyone, but that was another one. He was wide open. That was a scramble one. You can't get mad at that. It was an offensive rebound. Guys are going to get open shots when that happens.
Stone. Go inside. Brewer, and might have sold it. Josh Foster able to sell that to the official. He picked up the charge on Parker Brewer.
Yeah, that's just one foul on him, though.
You almost got to be careful on as far as that goes.
Yeah,
those can be technical fouls.
Oh, I've seen officials call it. Yeah, he definitely sold that.
There's a couple fans might be letting the officials know what they saw, but not going to win you any Academy Awards, but it fooled that official, and rightly so. There was contact.
Oh,
there
yeah,
just wasn't as much contact as
no.
what it was made out to be.
Well, Josh Foster's a rugged kid, too. He's put together just like Parker is. But that's a good play. There's nothing wrong with that. And most charges ever taken involve a little bit of selling it. And he did dump the shoulder a little. That's the key thing. Contact, right. And does he dump the shoulder? And he did. He dumped his shoulder a little bit. Josh Foster took advantage of it.
We'll give you an idea how big of a kid Parker Brewer is if you're not watching online and you're listening on the radio. It takes not one but two custodians to go out there and clean up his perspiration spot. They had to bring out 2 mops and 2 folks. Parker's just that big of a kid.
Yeah, definitely put together.
So, here's Foster. Now that the ball's back in play. He's going to drive. A blocking foul will be called against Stone. The official's going to say that a foul occurred before the shot. So the ball will be out of bounds along the baseline.
Yeah, he was hoping to get the and one on that one because it went in, but official called it a little bit early.
Here is Foster. And the ball's going to be lost out of bounds. Karen tried to save it in. That will give a chance, though, for the Hawks to set up the press. 55.2 seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter. We're knotted up still at 33. And the ball's going to be lost out of bounds. Should be Hodgdon basketball. The officials are going to look at each other. That ball was not touched.
This was the instant in the NBA. They'd be doing the instant replay here. They may end up jumping it up. We're going to see. Nope, it's a good call. They got it right.
So, they'll walk it back and do it all over again. Finally able to get the ball in, but Oliver caught it, and his foot was along the sideline.
I keep waiting for GHCA maybe to take a shot long, throw it long.
Everybody's up in the forecourt. You're right. I keep waiting for that baseball pass.
I mean, you come hard to the ball, and then you take off. Down and out, pump fake.
Going to put the ball back in play now. It comes into Brewer. He's going to lose it and then commit a foul. Reaches in against Foster. So for Parker Brewer, he'll pick up the 15th foul against GHCA here in the second half and his second personal.
Yeah, well, that's obviously a big one. Picks up another one, then you got to start to think about it a little bit. It's the same type of situation. If GHCA loses him, it changes the complexion of the game, just like Josh Foster being on the bench for Hodgdon does.
Carmichael checks out. Here is Foster. Winslow, who just checked back in. He's defending Karen. Karen's shot won't go. Ball's loose on the floor. Stone's fighting for it.
Love the hustle by Stone there.
And now traveling violation whistled against the Hawks.
Yep, that's a good call. Great job by Jeremy Stone getting after it.
Ball comes in. Winslow doesn't see the man behind him. He's going to have it tipped from behind, but a reach-in foul will be called.
Yeah, that's not going to be on Foster, though. That's going to be on Colin Karen, I believe. Yep, that's going to be his second.
2 team fouls now against Hodgdon. 25.6 left on the clock. It was a pretty frenetic pace, Rob. Well, I guess it is still pretty fast pace, but the scoring has kind of slowed down. It's been 33-33 for a while.
GHC dodged a bullet there. They're lucky they didn't turn it over.
Inside they go. Brewer kicks it out. Winslow lines one up. Buries a three.
Good shot by Austin Winslow. Good kick out there by Parker Brewer.
Down to 7 seconds now. Hawks should have the last shot of the quarter. A handoff. Oliver looks up, sees the clock, throws it up, can't get it to go, and that is the way the third quarter will end. It's going to be the GHCA Eagles taking a 3-point lead into the fourth quarter. 36-33 is the score. Don't go too far back for fourth quarter action here on WHOU.
Madigan Healthcare Services.
Key to the Hawks Nest. 5:23 remaining here in quarter number 4. Score 38-36. GHCA with a 2-point lead. They've got the basketball and having a hard time to get it in. They will, and then it's going to be tied up.
Yeah, they lose the arrow on that exchange.
So they'll end up keeping the ball, but you're right, they lose the arrow.
Yeah, again, might be a good chance to go long. There's nobody in the backcourt.
And the ball will be tipped, and it's once again going to be a GHCA ball. Still surprised they haven't tried to go long just yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Winslow able to split 2 defenders with the left hand. He dribbles, gets it over midcourt. Works it around now. Right side they go. Austin to Brewer. Stone's going to try a 3. Can't get it to go. Austin, though, the offensive board, gets the putback to go.
Well, Austin's first bucket of the game. Nice athletic rebound there.
40-36 is the score. GHCA leading by 4. Oliver, contested shot, can't get it to go. Rebound taken away.
Good box out by Will Austin. Josh Foster reached around there. Could have been his 4th foul.
Eagles have had as much as an 8-point lead, and then Hodgdon was able to fight back and tie things up at 33. Since then, the Eagles have outscored Hodgdon 7-3. Shot up, no good.
Nice
Graham,
play.
though, with the putback. He gets it to go.
Nice athletic play by Silas Graham there. Took the shot, didn't make it, but he tipped his own miss in.
Make it a 9-3 run. It's 42-36. Shot up, Foster gonna count it. There's a blocking foul in along the baseline. He got the hoop to go.
You got to take that away. You can't. He is so tough at going to the hole, Josh Foster. Good finisher too. He's so strong. You can hit him hard, and he's still going to finish.
So, Josh Foster at the line. He can get his team back a little bit closer. Gets the free throw to fall.
Big fourth quarter for him. That's 6 points in the quarter.
here with it now. It's going to be Austin. Over now, Stone. And a traveling violation will be called.
Took a little hop when he caught it that time. I like the offense, though. He scored, but travel first.
So, ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. It will remain with Hodgdon. 3:42 on the clock. 42-39 is the score.
Good hands by Silas Graham on that one.
Foster now with it. Receives a screen, pulls up. It's going to have a shot blocked by Austin.
Nice athletic play by Will Austin.
With the Eagles, now it's going to be a turnover.
It's going to be a foul on Silas Graham. That's a big foul because it gives Hodgdon a one-on-one. A little mix-up there on the turnover.
Looks like they're going to have to clean some water up on the other end of the court. Rob, why don't you go ahead and reset things for the final 3:19 as I try to work out something technical as
Sure.
I think they've still got us on the radio, but I'm hearing we're off online.
42-39. Hodgdon is down 3 with Josh Foster on the line for a one-on-one with 3:19 left. All kinds of time, all kinds of possessions left, especially in this game because possessions are taking about 10 seconds apiece. So each team's probably got another 15 possessions or at least 10 apiece. So we'll see how it goes. Josh Foster so far tonight, 1 of 1 from the foul line. He hasn't spent a lot of time. This is a huge one-on-one right here.
It's been a quiet game for him.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good fourth quarter so far, but this is a big one-on-one.
Puts a shot up and it won't go. Rebound's going to be taken down by Graham.
Boy, what a nice rebound by Silas Graham. Silas Graham's athletic. Skied up for that board.
Eagles were able to get the ball inbounds as Winslow draws a crowd.
Jeremy Stone was wide open long for a layup.
Stone's going to take it, and they're going to whistle him for player control. I don't know about that one.
Didn't look like he hit him square from where we are.
I don't think we're the only one that feels that way. We won't call out any names. We're getting some reactions.
Hodgdon fans are happy, though, and our biggest Hodgdon fan, Mr. Larry Williams, he's very happy.
All smiles over there. So that's going to be the 5th foul called against Jeremy Austin. So with 3:08 left on the clock, Rob, he's going to have to sit. And he's a point guard.
Yeah, that hurts.
He does a lot of ball handling. Of course, Austin can help out with that. WHOU.live can help out, but
he's got 5 fouls. I think 4 of them are on charges, and that's you got to pull up there, and you got to know guys are going to step in.
That is 18 fouls against the Eagles, but since it's a player-controlled foul, they will not walk to shoot the 1-and-1. They will give Hodgdon the ball back, though, and they can either get within one or tie the
I really love Jeremy Stone's hustle, too. That's a big blow for them, losing him for the last 4 minutes, 3 minutes.
There's some contact, no call, and shot up and in by Foster. Josh Foster starting to heat up when it counts the most.
And a big bucket, down to 1, and so now their point guard is out of the game. There's a turnover.
And able to save it from going over the midcourt line, so not a backcourt. Tapley has it. Tapley, his contested shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Hipsley stepped out of bounds.
You got to love the hustle, though. And GHCA, somebody's got to step up here and take care of the ball.
There they go with a long pass. Winslow takes it, lays it up and in with the left hand.
Yeah, that's been there. They might want to look at that again. Good job by Winslow going long.
44-41. 2:24 remaining on the clock. A drive. Tapley gets a shot to go along the baseline.
Nice take by Tapley.
We apologize to those of you who were watching online and hopefully are back with us. Not sure. We had some technical difficulties. The score 44-43. 2:05 left on the clock here. Parker Brewer in along the baseline, or in the paint, I should say, and he's going to be fouled, Rob, as he had a putback attempt.
Yeah, good job by Parker getting the rebound. They had a great look on the high-low again. couldn't finish that time, but Brewer got his own rebound a couple different times and is going to the line for 2 shots. These are huge. 2 minutes left, though. Lots of game, no matter what happens.
Free throw is going to be put up and no good as Brewer could not get the shot to go. I think we figured out part of the problem. I'm getting messages. We're good on WHOUFM.com. We're not good on Facebook. We are good on the radio as well. So if you're on Facebook and you happen to switch over onto the radio, you can go to WHOUFM if you want to catch the end of this game. It is a 2-point game, 45-43. GHCA with a 2-point advantage. Hipsley puts up a shot, a little strong. Rebound taken away by the Eagles.
Good box out there by Austin Winslow. Not a bad shot for Troy Hipsley. He was open.
Austin with it. Now it's going to look to take some air out of the basketball.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. They've had a hard time taking care of it. So it's great if you can take care of it. Got to take care of it.
It's a minute and a half now on the clock. Austin now out. Winslow to Austin. He's going to drive. He'll have a shot. Puts it up and in.
Big shot by Will Austin. Nice pass by Austin Winslow, too.
47-43. Minute 5 now on the clock. It's a 2-possession game. In the corner, Tapley. He'll put up a 3. No good. Rebound taken away by Duttweiler, and then a reach-in foul will be committed by Josh Foster.
Yep, nice rebound by Duttweiler. He fell down trying to take a charge. Didn't stay there and jumped back up. You got to love the hustle there. Jump back up and gets that defensive rebound, and that's going to be 4 fouls on Josh Foster. Looks like Hodgdon may be getting a timeout here.
And we'll go ahead and take it as well. 59 seconds on the clock. 47-43 is the score. Back in 1 minute on WHOU.
Pioneer Fiber to the Home is now available in Holton, Sherman, Stacyville, Calais, and Baileyville. Streaming live events in high definition like high school basketball is best viewed with the most stable and fastest connections. Pioneer Broadband delivers state-of-the-art fiber directly into your home to handle all of your most demanding internet needs. Don't get left behind with slower technology. Get the fiber you need, Pioneer Broadband.
Nortrax is your John Deere construction and forestry equipment dealer for the entire state of Maine. Whether you're working hard in the woods or digging in the dirt, Nortrax has
Welcome back on WHOU. The teams came out of the timeout very quickly. Rob, what happened while we were away?
Well, they had a hard time getting in, but they were able to get in, got it to half court, and Josh Foster committed his 5th foul just like that. So that's a huge blow for Hodgdon.
They being the Eagles. We're going to see Drew Duttweiler at the free throw line.
Drew is 1 for 2 so far tonight, so just a 1-1 here.
Drew buries the first free throw, has earned himself another.
Big foul shot there, and this one's still plenty of time. 49 seconds is forever. This one makes it, even if he makes it, it's a 2-possession game.
Once again, they're going to clean up a spot on the floor. They've been the busiest person in the gym tonight. Got a lot of bodies on the floor. So again, 49.4 seconds on the clock, 48-43. Now they're about ready to give the ball back to Drew Duttweiler. He's got his second free throw coming up. Puts it up. Cannot get the free throw to go. Ball's loose. But once again, bodies on the floor. And as it's tied up, Hodgdon will have the basketballs. They have the arrow.
Yep, great hustle there by Troy Hipsley. Gotta love him getting on the floor there, and they had the arrow, and that's huge. That possession is huge. GHCA, you really want to make sure you guard Walker Oliver and don't let him walk into a 3 here.
He has a basketball in his hands right now, receives a ball screen. Oliver puts up a shot. No good, that runner off the glass. Brewer came up with it, and now he's going to find Austin Winslow. 30 seconds on the clock. Hodgdon really in need of having to commit a foul here, but nobody's looking to do it so far, and the Eagles will just give the ball back.
Get a little crossover dribble there, scored it out of bounds.
Giving a tiny bit of life here to Hodgdon, and it looks like they're going to take yet another timeout. 23.9 seconds on the clock. We're going to stay right here as it's going to be, we don't want to miss any of the action, I guess.
Yeah, that's a bad turnover there. Leaves the door open, right? They were in great shape. They're running clock. You know, Hodgdon hadn't fouled. They were running all kinds of time and just dribbled it out of bounds. Got to take care of it there. Not even any ball pressure.
So if you're Hodgdon, 8 fouls for GHCA, Rob. So still a 1-on-1 situation. Do you have time for the quick 2?
Yeah, well, it's a 5-point game, so you got to get you either go for the quick 2 or the open 3. But if you don't get an open 3, I say you go to the basket quickly. Because if you miss a 3 here, right, the game's probably over unless they turn it over back to you immediately.
But if they make the front end of the 1-on-1, the game's over as well. So
yeah.
Do you roll the die in that situation?
Yeah. I mean, I would go to the hole. Looks like they're looking to try to shoot a 3.
Hipsley in the corner. It's Colin Karen, puts one up. The shot rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by Duttweiler, and a foul will be committed. That'll stop the clock at 10.4 seconds. And that's likely to wrap things up here. As certainly if 2 free throws are made, that will conclude things. So, Drew Duttweiler at the free throw line. Drew's first. Up and in.
A great looking free throw there.
He can officially seal it here if he makes this free throw. Drew dips, puts it up, and it's good. So he makes a pair. Back to come the other way. As shot's going to be put up. Oliver can't get it to go. Brewer clears the board, and that is the way this one is going to end. It's going to be a 50-43 victory. The GHCA Eagles pulling out the 7-point win here tonight. Don't go too far coming up. We're going to have our Pat's Pizza postgame show. Rob will catch a guest. He'll be back in about a minute here on WHOU.
Nortrax is your John Deere construction and forestry equipment dealer for the entire state of Maine. Whether you're working hard in the woods or digging in the dirt, Nortrax has the new and used heavy equipment you need. Count on Nortrax for 24-hour parts and service support, plus around-the-clock machine monitoring with JD Link. Our service technicians, parts specialists, and product support technology reps are here to serve you. We stand ready as your John Deere construction and forestry equipment team in Maine.
Be good for Nana, okay? I love you.
That's not me.
A moment like this is decades in the making. The County Federal Credit Union, partnering with you to achieve financial success so you can enjoy the moments that matter. CountyFCU.org.
Welcome back here on WHOU. We are in the Pat's Pizza postgame show. It was a final score, 50-43. The GHCA Eagles pulling out the win over Hodgdon. Rob is down courtside. Rob, we will turn it over to you.
Thanks, Tim. Over here with Parker Brewer and Austin Winslow. Fellas, first of all, great job. Congratulations. Austin, I'll start with you. Game close at the end. You made some big plays at the end. There was a play where they were pressing. It was a 1-point game. You went long for a layup. Was that by design, or did you just decide to go long?
Kind of just came up with it. You just got to go with what you see and just keep your head.
Parker, I know talking to you before we came on air, a little frustrated, but you got to be happy with the win. I thought you had a lot of rebounds. Normally you finish those shots, but you know they did a good job defending you. Did you just stick with the game plan and try not to be frustrated?
I mean, yeah, especially when things aren't working down low, you gotta try and make it up on the other end. So I mean, especially with those boards, and like that team is a lot smaller than us, so that's a big focus when you're doing bad down here.
You had a nice kick out too. You guys had a nice connection there. They doubled you. You kicked it out, and he drilled the 3. And does Coach tell you when you get doubled, kick it out to Austin?
No, it's just kind of an automatic thing. You know, he makes them in practice all the time. So, if I see him open, I'll hit him all day.
How did it feel playing in front of this bigger crowd, Austin?
It feels good.
It's good to have a big fan base, especially for a small school. You know, got friends telling friends to come out. So it's pretty cool to see all that.
Now, this will probably push you up a little bit in the standings. I know you got them again coming up. What's it going to take, guys, to get to Bangor?
You know, just got to keep our intensity up and just trust the coaches, you know.
Parker, what do you think?
Yeah, Coach Henderson's always in the locker room telling us play 32 minutes of basketball. So if you're only playing 26, 18, you know, we can get beat in the third quarter easy. But if we come out at a halftime and play full intensity, it's going to be a win.
Well, listen, great job. Congratulations. Thank you for being our Pat's Pizza post-game guest, and I'm sure we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Tim, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob, and we will conclude the Pat's Pizza postgame show here in just a moment. We'll allow him to make his way back up here. Why don't we take one more short break, a 30-second break, and when he comes back, we'll wrap up the scoring. Don't go too far back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
And once again, welcome back here on WHOU as we are wrapping up things in our Pat's Pizza postgame show. It was the GHCA Eagles pulling out a 50-43 victory over the Hodgdon Hawks. GHCA will advance their record to 5-5. The Hawks dropped to 3-7. Rob, why did you run down through the scoring?
Sure. I see you totaled it up for me. I always appreciate your help with that. Hopefully you didn't make any mistakes. I'm sure you didn't.
I'm sure I did.
Okay, so let's start with Hodgdon. They were led by Walker Oliver. Stellar effort by the freshman. He had 23 points. Really big second half for them with a bunch of threes. After that, Josh Foster saddled with foul trouble the whole game. He had 11. Colin Cairn with 3. Tristan Jackman with 2. Troy Hipsley with 2. And Seth Tapley with 2. For their total of 43. GHCA was led by Austin Winslow. He had 17 big points and some really big plays late in the game. Parker Brewer with 9. Game kind of struggled, but you know he had a ton of rebounds, did a lot of good things. Drew Duttweiler, very impressed with the freshman, 8 points and some smart plays towards the end of the game. Jeremy Stone did a nice job. 6 points for Jeremy. Will Austin had a couple really big plays. He had a big block shot at the end of the game, and he had a big putback at the end of the game. He had 4 points. Silas Graham had 6 points. So good win, a great game tonight. And they're going to play again here at some point coming right up.
They sure will. So Larry says that's going to be on Monday the 27th, Larry. So appreciate Larry keeping us informed. For us, that's going to pretty much wrap things up here. We'll just remind you one more time, the cheering competition going on up in Caribou right now. If you go on WHOU.live, you can go ahead and catch that event tomorrow, starting at noontime, the Big East cheering competition. Lots of schools from the Class B Big East Conference. You can catch some of the area schools, Holton, Presque Isle, Caribou, just a few of them, as well as, again, MDI. You can catch the WA teams, Herman. So lots of different schools that'll be featured on there, Foxcroft. If you want to watch that event, it is under the subscription. Again, only a $10 a month charge, or it will be a $70 a year subscription base, so you can catch that event. The other game that is going to be, or 2 games taking place tomorrow, will be Presque Isle Herman, and the girls and boys will be playing. And those games have been moved up. They start at noontime, so you can catch the coverage about 15 minutes before tip-off, as they want to make sure they get everyone home for the weather. For us, that's going to wrap things up. Rob and I will be next on the air on Monday. We'll be at Alumni Gymnasium. It'll be Stearns traveling to the Shiretown to take on the Holton boys. Tip-off for that one is at 7 p.m., so coverage will start at 6:45. Until then, we do want to thank everyone who helped make this broadcast possible. Rob Moran on color, Daniel Ross back at the station running the board, Lori Susi on camera, Zach Weeks doing production. One last time, final score 50-43. The Eagles pull out the victory over the Hawks. We'll see you again on Monday. Good night, everyone.